Well, you're young, you're in your 20s, and you have one major issue with your mind. It is constantly procrastinating. And you're trying to understand, why am I not taking action? What is it that I should be doing in life? Why am I procrastinating, searching for my passion, searching for my purpose, searching for the things that I want to do? More importantly, why am I not banking on the capabilities that I have? Net, why am I procrastinating, working on all this? Now, that is the new problem. Let me tell you, that isn't a new problem. I was also in my 20s, for your information, and I had that same situation. Guess what I did? 5 major steps I took. Just 5 major steps. And I changed my entire existence to get to where I am today. Welcome back. Welcome back to the musings of an old maverick. Welcome back to the archives of my life. And hey, let's talk. So then, what were those 5 major moves, sledgehammering moves as I call them, to overcome all that procrastination, all that getting stuck in my 20s? They actually were 5 major moves to handle 5 major challenges, which I identified straight away in my 20s. And I knew that if I didn't break out of these challenges that were facing me right on, I would never possibly get to where I am today. So then, what were the 5 major challenges? Number 1, the first major challenge was challenge in itself. Isn't that a fact? That most often you are the one who keeps running away from challenges. Now, I told myself, if I can reframe my challenges, I'll be able to find opportunities. And did I not find opportunities? The moment I started looking at my challenges as possible opportunities, guess what, guys? Behind every challenge, I found an ocean of opportunities. You know what? If you want to be a blockbuster, then you better learn to bust your blocks. Each block is like a challenge. What was my second major challenge? The second major challenge was my goal setting itself. You see, I would make so many big goals. So big a goal that the path itself was difficult to identify, the path that led to the goal. Because the goal became far more important than the journey. So what did I do next? I broke down my goals to smaller steps, achievable little steps. And when I broke those goals down, I could then see a goal very vividly, and along with the goal, I could also see the path, because it wasn't very far away. And every goal, small goal, that I achieved, I celebrated it as if I'd achieved my biggest goal in my life. And then, after all the celebrations, I would go back and chase the second goal, and then the third, and then the fourth, and then the fifth, and then final goal, and then jump onto a new path with a whole set of small little goals. And that is what kept me absolutely away from being stuck and full of nonsensical procrastinations. Number 3, my mindset was the problem. My mindset was so defeatist. My mindset always wanted me to sit back and say, well, there's another day, relax. And I realized that if I don't develop a growth mindset, there is no way I'll be able to ever achieve anything in life. What does a growth mindset need? It needs passion. It needs pursuit. It needs resilience. It needs for me to completely identify my capabilities and then combine them all together and then create amazing masterpieces. When I did that, I just didn't have time to sit down and procrastinate. Believe me. My fourth, change was an issue. I didn't want to change. I hated change. Then one fine day I told myself, listen, buddy, change is a constant. And unless I don't adopt change and adaptability, adapting to every situation, every moment of a change, I am not going to get anywhere in life. And that's exactly what I did. See, to accept change, you need courage. You need courage, you need determination, and you need perseverance. And these three I embraced entirely and got myself cracking into understanding change, baby, is a constant. And that is what gave me all the power to be innovative, gave me all the power to create, because I was not stuck with change. Not changing, rather. I was not stuck with not changing. I wanted to change constantly. That's how it actually helped me. And finally, the fifth move. People used to tell me, why don't you just sometimes sit and move inwards? Because when you move inwards, you discover amazing assets, amazing aspects of who you are. I never really understood that. But then one fine day, I picked up a book on mindfulness. And then I read about meditation. I said, okay, let's give it a shot. After all, if I'm in that state of blissful procrastination, I can sit and do nothing all the time. So I decided to sit down and I decided to just discover myself, my thoughts, my mind, my fears, my emotions. I actually stepped into a beautiful path, moving all the way in, discovering every piece of power that exists inside me. And I realized that I am not just another ordinary human being. I am a human being who's now arrived within myself, latching on to every aspect of efficiency that exists inside me. All I needed to do now was to strategize a way forward, build up that resilience inside me to ensure that no matter what, I am going to achieve what I've decided is my way forward, and build up a resilience, knowing that all my other challenges are going to be there, they're not going to change. But now I approach them from the power inside me to completely control everything outside of me. And these were therefore those 5 sledgehammering moves I took, I made, and I succeeded in every aspect of my professional life and my personal life. And I am so happy today because in my 20s, I realized that this is where I was going wrong and this is how I got to righten myself. And I understand where you are right now. As confused as I was. As laid back as I was. But now I hope you realize that existence isn't worth it. What is worth is you. What is worth is what you can do. What is worth is what you can actually achieve in life, far beyond most others who don't realize that they can turn around in their 20s with these simple 5 sledgehammering moves and become amazing. Celebrate life. Celebrate being you. This is Anand Nair signing off now, and I'm going to see you soon, very, very soon, with another vlog. Till then, hey, cheers, enjoy life.